almost ready for game time. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Gary Sanchez.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's a .333 hitter. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ball park today.
One and two to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Stanton aboard here at first with nobody out. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, we all know him. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. At the plate, Devin Travis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Devin Travis.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Gardner. One away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened. And they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
1 out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 2-2.
2-2.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Donaldson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 to him now. Look to be taking all the way, and the splitter's in there for the first strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Up with it, Sanchez. And that ends the inning. An inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. It's a big enough sample size, but he's just 1 for 14. Tapped up the first baseline, but it gets fouled. Windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Sanchez has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base. Not only from the offensive side is he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Martin gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Walker is retired. 2 down now. Striding forward now is the DH, Aaron Hicks. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. High and deep down the left field line. Granderson is after it, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Justin Smoke now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 1 hit in 18 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Smoke, a native of South Carolina. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
That's lifted the other way out to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Don Herbert Solarte.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
Into the box, Yankees Solarte. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to third. Reyes has it. On to first, and there were two down.
Batting six. Right.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Tanaka gets the sign. 0-2 on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's 1 for 3. This is hit softly to third. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Comes set with the 0-1. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. Torreyes on at first, nobody out. Another one sent foul. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Runners off for second. Pitch inside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. One and two, here it comes. Count still at 1-2. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Runner's on his way to third, and it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Very weakly on the ground. The 1-2, and the runner's breaking for third. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Travis has a play. One down.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Giancarlo Stanton, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gritcher is calling for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. Comes set, and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And he fouls this one off.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. It is Curtis Granderson, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Leading off with a
Not
J.
much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Batting
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now.
designated hitter, Troy Tulowitzki.
Splitter swung on and missed, 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Russell Martin now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. To third. Perez gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Blue digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Certainly a home run worthy of show track, and we see here that ball was blasted off the bat at 116 miles an hour. The distance wasn't too shabby either.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Gardner was just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2005.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 0-2 once more. This is flared out towards second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for him.
Here's Neil Walker. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Down the first baseline, and Smoke won't get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. 0-1 the count. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And a surprising decision there as he holds on at third base.
Third baseman.
Riding in once again, Ronald Torreyes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air to left. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Gregorius on third. Gardner at second. Walker at first. 2 out in the inning. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Richard is under it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the... Ready for another chance. Devin Travis back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. There's a strike. Hernandez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. Tanaka gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he tells you.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side.
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder, Giancarlo.
Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Richard is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned it.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is. Here's Justin Smoke now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments. It's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And that one just missed outside. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing and nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Splitter, 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Stepping in for the Jays, Yankees Solarte. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Solarte.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Into the box now, Rendell Grichuk comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the corner and slicing foul. Tanaka into his motion. Here it is on 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. That's got to upset him, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what we heard all the time, that the game, baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Martin has it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout.
Now batting number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. breaking pitch here. Chop foul at the plate. Strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Before the 0-2, a look to first. And he's back standing. Gregorius gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. There's one, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
The batter, number 14. Second base.
Digging in and looking for more, Neil Walker. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Gardner stands at first with one out. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Dribbled to the right side. Foul ball. Strike two. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Bounced weakly near the plate. And quickly there are two away.
Now batting. Second.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Devin Travis. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
First baseman number 33, Greg.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Grounded back up the middle. Solarte's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now
Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss at a ball down. 2 out, nobody on. Back up the middle. Travis has it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Nothing across. Riding in once again, Teoscar Hernandez, hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Hit hard up the middle. Walker has it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Ready for another shot now, Justin Smoke. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Tanaka's ready. Here's the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And that misses 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he will dive on the base with the baseball to record the out, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Tyler Clippard is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Tyler Clippard.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Off for the Yankees, catcher Gary
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Way in front of that fastball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Aaron Judge will stand in again as we take it back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Up next for the Yankees.
Ready once again, Didi Gregorius will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air out to right. Travis ranging into shallow right, and he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Digging in once again, Brett Gardner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Gregorius, the runner at first with 2 gone. Popped high in the air. Donaldson waits on it. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're up 1-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yankees Solarte. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch hit hard but foul. The next 0-2 is a called 3rd strike right on the inside corner. Next to bat for Toronto, Randall Grichuk. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he gets ahead 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
The batter, left fielder.
It is Curtis Granderson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Tanaka into his motion. First pitch on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. One and one to count.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Nope. Splitter taken here. 2-1. The 2-1. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back to MLB Network. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city.
Second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
In now is the Yankees DH, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. The 1-1 home. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Travis shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees,
Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Troy Tulowitzki. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Catcher number 55.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 1-1. Down the third baseline.
Torres fields it cleanly.
Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. No balls and a strike to count. That's a ball and a strike.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
2-1 to count. Travis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Popped him up. Bird in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Yankees took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Masahiro Tanaka earns his first win of the season with 15 strikeouts. Aaron Sanchez